Hey guys, this is Forte, November 25th, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying the holiday. And the market's still open on Friday, so I will be trading. And I'll give you guys some Thanksgiving trade ideas because I live alone and I don't have nobody to celebrate these kind of things with. Anyways, let's get into the trades for tomorrow. Number one, we have TGB. This is a penny stock, by the way. Over the last week, we've seen that a lot of the technology stocks are not working so well. So I'm shifting my focus into materials because they look really good. The material sector is really good. This is one of the cheapest one today we got is a TGB Taseko Mines, I think, right? It's a good looking weekly chart, right? It's about to break up. It's got this cup and handle. Basically, we've got a handle going on right here. But that's not what we look for. What I want to see is the consolidation with some sort of a shakeout, which we did got a basically 4-day shakeout back into the 200-day and test the 50-day moving average. And the 20-day moving average is about to start rising. This is the data 20 days ago. Once we start getting rid of these for a couple of days, I think that it looks like the 20 days will start to rise pretty rapidly. So if we take a look at the 15-minute chart, the chart got a little bit extended towards the end of the day and moved about 4% towards the end. So what I'd like to see on Friday tomorrow is to see a little pullback to $2.13, and then as it gains strength, maybe buy it at 215 or 216 ish, and then I'm gonna have my stop all the way down here, right? Just to be safe, it's a penny stock, so I don't like to have my stop too tight. Well, it's actually pretty tight of a stop anyway, so I think that's good enough. Next one we got is CNR. I've been talking about this for many days. The only problem I have with this consolidation right here is that it never have a little shakeout, which I'd prefer this thing, shake out and then I come back and visit it. But as of right now, it's one that looks pretty good. Maybe buy it above right here, right? Please take out your chart and take a look at find these specifics for yourself. It's not my favorite just because it doesn't have a shakeout. Next one we got is MP. This one I really do like this one. It's a really good looking weekly chart, right? About to break into all-time high. And then it has came down to test it. This big consolidation right here. Kind of. It did come back right here on this very day. And then now it's coming down a little bit. It's not touching it exactly, but it's getting, close enough in my opinion. I count that as some sort of a shakeout, basically. The 20-day moving average is rising rapidly. Take a look at the 15 minutes. It got a little bit extended in the end. But I think if we get a buy above right here, I think a really tight stop is good right here. I don't want to see this thing pull back too much, right? I think that's also where the view up was on Friday. If we can break above this high, we can power stop right here. I think that's a good place to place our stop. Really tight, which means we can buy a lot of shares and get out immediately when we know that we're wrong, right? And two more to go. We got PWR. After this, we're also gonna go over some of the trades that I am currently in. You guys can follow me on Twitter at fortecharts.com. Not fortecharts.com. Sorry, twitter.com/fortecharts. I post my positions. I'll review them, and check description for the link and Discord as well, for free. By the way, I don't make money off YouTube or anything. PWR is another one that I've been looking at it for a while. It's got this gap. This happened because of earnings, right? And the stock is doing pretty well. The price is holding. Tested the 50 moving average many times, and we're not that far away from the 50-day and the 200-day. The 50-day and the 20-day, which means the stock is not even extended at all, right? And if we do break this high, I prefer, like I said, a little pullback because I think it got extended. And then as the stock, gains strength, buy it on the view up, right? I don't think we have to wait for this thing to buy it above this high. I think if this thing can actually pull back and then gain strength, I think it will have enough strength on Friday to break above this high. And I'll get a piece of it. One more to go is a really speculative name. The one stock that moved 223% in a day. CAR. It's a speculative because it made a move like that. But obviously, the reason why it makes a move like that probably means there's something going on in the stock, right? Either there's a short interest or whatever, super high. That, I really don't care. The only thing I care about is the fact that after this move, the stock didn't fail completely. It did recheck more than 50%, but the stock is actually holding right here above the 20-day moving average. And you can see that it's got going a little bit. But I didn't really get involved. I don't buy at the bottom, right? I don't know if the stock will get going or not. and it hasn't really gone too much. It's been many days trying to grind up, and I think if we can break above this right here, this thing can really gain some momentum and get rid of the overhead supply here, and then gets going, right? Maybe even test the high again. I prefer to buy this thing above this high. That was a 20 seconds high, and I have a stop all the way right here. I don't want to put it right here. I think that's a little too tight for this one. I want to put it right here, just because of the personality of the stock. We're here to make a I'm here to trade this big move. It's possible for that to happen. So I don't mind giving a little wider stop on this one. And that's it for Friday, actually. Thanksgiving Friday. And I'm going to review some of the trades that we got in. Number one is CNI. This one we got evolved in this one right here, basically. It's going moving pretty nicely. It's right now paying against the 20-day moving average, which I don't sell it. I don't view 20-day moving average as something that, where I gotta sell right here, a price target. It's simply, to me, it's just a trend tool for me to identify the trend of the stock. The stock also got a little bit extended towards the end, but I already got evolved. It's probably gonna do some pullback real quick and then gets going. Right now my stop is right here, right? And that's all that there is to it. It's got going pretty nicely, only up like 2%, I think. Another one we got is a DVN, which this one really got going. It's an oil stock, right? And we know that oil is like just the oil sector is right now the hot sector right now, and this is probably my favorite one, right? Because it had this little shakeout right here. It's easy to see on the 15-minute chart. You can see that we have a consolidation in this range, and then we got a shakeout, and then the stock got going, pull back down, test the 5-day moving average. I was like, okay, not extended, looks good, and I'm gonna buy it right here, which is what I did, and now the stock is getting going, and I'll be managing my risk in this one. Another oil stock I got in is VVV on the yesterday on Wednesday. This one didn't really get going, but I am evolving the stock, and I think once it starts to consolidate, I think it's done consolidating. Like it's probably gotten rid of the overhead supply here. It's ready to go and all the way into all-time high. If you take a look at it weekly and monthly, the stock is on uptrend. There's very less overhead supply to the left. So I really think this thing could get going if the oil sector really gets going. Another one I got is ARLO. This is the last one. This stock I got evolved on Tuesday, so the day where there's a lot of volume that kicked in. I tweeted out, I believe. I got a what is it? Got a small position as it gets above right here, and then I added more. So I got a small position in the morning. If you guys can see, this is the morning 15-minute chart, and then I added to a full size position as this happened. I had an order in. It pulled all the way back, and then something, I don't know what happened, but it got going with really big volume. So there's that. I'm evolving this one. I currently have my stop at the low of the day, right? A couple more pennies below it, and we'll see where this one can go. It's really possible that we all the way go to $11, right? That's why I bought it, because there's a chance of that happening. Once this thing actually do break $11, the overhead supply to the left is 2 years ago, and I don't really see there's a lot of overhead supply to the left. So that's also one reason why I took the trade. And that's it for today's video, actually. Thank you guys for watching, and please have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your family, cherish your loved ones, and don't take stuff for granted, right? If you guys are like me, not celebrating with family, or like you guys don't have a family, I'm here. I'm with you. I get it. It's lonely. I know. But yeah, have a good one. And see you guys next time.